Is that working?
Hello? Can anyone hear me? Are you there? Hello? I'm here if you're here. I hope you can hear me.
Yes. Yeah.
I'm not sure. I'm not
Okay.
sure.
Okay. We're good. We're good. We're good. Ask them if there's any
Okay,
any
that was.
echo.
Is there any echo? Caden's asking if we have any echo going on. Sorry, guys. We're trying to get all the corks thinned out. It's been a long time
No echo. Cool.
since
We're
we've
good.
been online. It's been, like I said, not that you could hear me earlier, but it's been probably pushing about 6 months since we've gone live. It's with the move and everything we had going on, it was just really hard to get back into the swing of things. So, Caden, can you make Nelly a mod on my YouTube channel?
How do that? I think I can figure this out.
Here's my tablet. You can
Add moderator. I
communicate.
did it.
Okay.
Nelly Artistic Creations, now a
Yes.
moderator for your channel.
Sweet. All right. I think we're here now. I think we're here. Yay. I think we're here. Sorry about all the quirks, guys. I wanted to show off some of the flowers that I got from Lena, but I also want to make an altered CD with you guys tonight. So it's going to be a quick little show of the flowers. Um, it seems like it's become a tradition now. 2 years in a row, I've bought some handmade flowers from Lena on Instagram, and she makes beautiful flowers. If you can't tell, there's a massive pile of flowers surrounding me on my table, and I have a box that I'm going to be putting them all away in. But I just wanted to just very quickly go ahead and show you some of the handmade flowers that I order from her. So I got some roses this time, which I hadn't gotten before, but I wanted to change it up a little bit. So I'm going to show you some of the flowers that I got. But yes, she hand makes these. So you can see that she puts lots of love into these beauties. I also like her ones where she puts some glitter around the edges of them. She makes these, I don't even, I forget what she calls them, but they're beautiful petals that have some glitter on them. So she makes those as well. I love these. These are among some of my favorite that she makes, and they come in different sizes and everything like that. Like I said, I kind of just wanted to make it quick with these. I got an assortment of flowers this time. Last time I mostly got purple, pink, and blue. But this time I went ahead, I got some brown and I got some black and I got some green because I've been making a lot of green creations here lately. So I was like, you know what? I need some green flowers. So here are some of the handmade flowers here. Um, they're all a little different. She makes these little tiny ones as well that she puts in a little baggie, and they're very clean on the back. So as you can see, there's no, like extras with stems and things on the back of them. And then here's these tiny little roses, the black and brown. Like I said, I got a lot of black and brown this time because I've been working a lot with the Apothecary collection with Craft Consortium, and there's a lot of black, brown, and green in that collection. So I was like, you know what, I really need some black, brown, and green. So I ordered those from her. And here's these. I wanted to show these off too. See how just tiny, tiny. Like I wish I had the patience for a lot of this stuff. I really do, but I just don't have the patience for this just beautifulness that she does. So I support my fellow artist and have her make my flowers for me. But yeah, look at it's just so tiny. Can you imagine making that? I mean, seriously, no. No, I don't think so. Just my husband was telling me today when the box came, he was like, "You can make those." I was like, "Yeah, of course I could, but I ain't gonna." That's exactly what I told him. So I'm going to go ahead and put these aside because I did show you a lot of them, but there's so many. Like I said, there's so many flowers that it would take me an hour just to go through all the different flowers. And me and Nellie are working together tonight. She's going to be going live next, so make sure to go whenever I'm about done. She's going to make sure to share her link, and then after I'm done, we're all going to go over to her channel. And I think she's going to make a journal page. So yeah, she's really good at that. I wish I journaled more. I don't journal near enough. I know you guys are probably thinking, oh my God, what is she doing? Scooping up those flowers and treating them like that. Don't worry. They do look delicate, but they are very sturdy. Let me put it that way. Yeah, go ahead.
Miss Nellie is linking the nice lady who made these flowers in the chat.
Oh, perfect. Thank you, Miss Lena. Lena made the flowers, but thank you, Miss Nellie. Silly me.
And Miss Nicole said she loves journaling.
Oh, I wish I journaled more. I really do. I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with me. It should be easy and quick, but for some reason, my mixed media mind, I feel like I have to put so much into it when I really don't. It's silly. I know. It's silly. It's silly. But here is an altered CD. So some of you know I've been doing a, what do you want to call it? A collection of altered CDs for Craft Consortium. And I was like, you know what? Tonight would be a perfect night. And since I got my flowers, I was like, tonight would be perfect to go ahead and showcase Lena's flowers and make those with an altered CD. So this is kind of the gist of what we're going to be making tonight is this altered CD with Craft Consortium paper, and then I have a piece of chipboard which I got from Creative Embellishments, and I embossed it with some Lindy's Gang embossing powder. So I did go ahead and pre-do that because I know sometimes listening to a craft tool of some sort, people just kind of start to lose interest and all that. So I kind of try to always, make my lives kind of quick and go. So this is what we're going to be doing tonight is we're going to be putting this together. I do have some quotes by Finnabair as well as Tim Holtz, which I'm not sure which one I wanted to use because I like the white to go with the flowers, but I also kind of liked the green. So I figured I could interact with you guys and figure out which quotes would be better. So we'll do that. That, of course, is going to be one of the last things we do is the quotes. So for now, yeah.
Miss Ivy says, where do you get chipboard pieces? It's kind of hard for me to find.
Chipboard. My favorite chipboard, honestly, is Creative Embellishments, and I'll explain why. It's because of the quality of the actual chipboard. As you can see, it's brown on the back, but I embossed it on the front. Oh, do you need me to? Yeah. Is that good?
That's better.
I've used some chipboard from Scraponique. I've used chipboard from Wakibi. I don't even know how to say it. It starts with a W. I know that. Did you want to say something, bud? Anyways, I've used like probably 5 or 6 different brands of chipboard. Creative Expressions, I believe, is the brand, and I've used the Dusty Attic. Now, if you know exactly what you're doing with the chipboard, that's great. You shouldn't have too many problems. But with Creative Expressions, I've found the cardboard that they use is a layered cardboard. So unfortunately, it falls apart. Because it's layered. The reason I say that is because it's layered. It's layered cardboard. So if you plan on spraying your canvas or your art piece or whatever it is you're making, using that chipboard it's not gonna turn out well for you because unfortunately the spray is going to soak into the layered cardboard and it's going to start to peel apart layer by layer. But Creative Embellishments just uses like a cardboard. You can kind of see the thickness of it. So it's one of their smaller pieces though. This is a smaller chipboard. I do have more of it, but it is my favorite brand.
And a couple people can back that up. Miss Nellie and Miss Nicole both think Creative Embellishments is
the best quality. It really is. I think it has a lot to do with the quality of chipboard that they use, or cardboard. It's not cardboard. It's a chipboard. I really don't know how else to really explain that. It doesn't peel, if you know what I'm saying. Like, it doesn't peel layer by layer. It's hard to explain. I do, if you'll give me just a second, I do have some chipboard by Scrapanique. And it's a lighter color chipboard, so I mean your embossing powders and stuff, you wouldn't have to pre-paint your chipboard white if you wanted the embossing powder to come off a certain color. But as you can see, it falls apart really easily. Let's see, I've got another one by them as well. And they're beautiful, don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to like to badmouth them or anything. Oh, see, it's already. And I realize it is a very detailed design. Yeah. Back towards me a little bit. Yeah. But as you can see, it's already like starting to break. Like it's and you can tell with this chipboard, it's thin. You can see, you know, comparatively, that's thin, but you can tell that this one's already falling apart and this one's perfectly fine. Like not trying to bend or anything. So anyways, just to give you a comparative there of chipboard. But yes, Creative Embellishments, hands down, my favorite chipboard. I've never had any problems with it.
Miss Nicole states that Little Birdie Crafts also makes awesome chipboard.
Oh, do they? You know, honestly, I've never actually used any of their chipboard. I've never had the opportunity or chance. I haven't bought any of their chipboard, I guess you could say it too. So I don't have a lot of experience with Little Birdie Crafts. I'll put it that way. I don't even really have many of their flowers. I do have some of their flowers, only because they were given to me by somebody. But other than that, I haven't actually worked with much of their product, if any of it at all, to be honest. It's just one of those brands I just haven't had the opportunity to work with. I know they make some beautiful products. I've seen their live videos on Facebook and everything, but just haven't had a chance to use them. So I'm going to go ahead. I had to kind of unclog my glue bottle a little bit here. My apologies. But I was going to go ahead. I don't think I need any texture in the background because I think the paper, honestly, is pretty enough here. So I don't think I'm going to cover the paper up with any texture or anything. Because there are times that I will use a lot of texture on the background. And just because like the paper is kind of, not that it's bland, but you know, it's just there isn't a lot going on with the paper. So I just use a little bit of texture to make it look a little better. To give it more interest, if that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. Hope I'm not just talking nonsense here. So I'm trying to unclog my bottle. I probably should have done that prior.
Miss Nellie asks, how did you adhere the paper to the CD?
Actually, that's a good question. I used to use Kids Elmer clear glue, but after a little bit of troubleshooting, I decided to start using some of Finnabare's Art Basics Soft Matte Gel. That's what I use now to go ahead and adhere the paper. Because one of my CDs, the paper, I peeled it right off. I was like, oh no, that can't happen. I was like, we can't do that. No, we can't do that. So that's what I use now to adhere the paper, is the 3D matte gel. That's, I'm looking, or no, I'm sorry, soft matte gel, not 3D, soft matte gel. I have some of the 3D gel too. That's why I misspoke. Because I was looking at that bottle, but it is the soft matte gel. And I just used a little bit of it on the CD, and I used a paintbrush to smell it, or to spread it, excuse me, and done. It didn't even take me like a full minute. All right, I think I might have to get my other bottle. I'm kind of tired of fidgeting with that bottle. I do have a new bottle of glue right over here. Looks like I'm going to have to use a pair of scissors to
Nicole,
it.
Miss Nicole says, "Laughy cry face, laughy cry face, laughy cry face."
I mean, it's just I'm like, okay, I'm tired of I'm tired of fiddling with it at this point. And of course, this is going to come out very pretty, very nicely. So what I'm going to have to do is be very careful with tabbing it on. And what I like to do with the tacky glue, honestly, is I barely like to squeeze it, and I just kind of tap it on the back of my surface. So that way it gets most everything. This is coming out much smoother than I'm used to. So don't mind me. Yeah. So this is a brand new bottle. So just you literally don't even really barely have to squeeze it for the glue to come out when it's a brand new bottle. So, but usually I like to just kind of tap it like that. Whenever it's like a used bottle, I just tap it. And if you need to, I've always got some spare paper towels here, and I'll use a paper towel to kind of tap off the back of it a bit, so that way the glue isn't seeping through the chipboard.
You need to back it up a little.
Do I need to back it up around here?
When you were showing them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I just use the paper towel to tap off some of the tacky glue on the back, and then as you can see, there's just enough glue on there, in my opinion, to go ahead and tag it down. So then I'm just gonna put it down, and just like that, right on the chip, or right on the CD right there. And then here we go. So it's going to be pretty quick tonight. Like I said, we kind of had some quirks there in the beginning. Thank you for your patience. I apologize. So we're going to be using Miss Lena's handmade flowers here. And we're going to, I'm thinking kind of about like that for the big one, maybe, to take up some of the space in the frame.
Miss Nicole has to go. She had a terrible headache.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Headaches are such a killer. I know exactly what you're. I can sympathize. I understand, sweetie. I hope you feel better. Headaches are, yeah, no fun. I totally understand. I hope you have a good night, and I hope your family as well, with all this chaos that's going on in the world right now. Hugs. And then I figured I'd use some of Lena's smaller flowers here along the sides to kind of complement the frame a bit. So what do you guys think? You think that looks okie dokies? Something like that thereof, something thereof. Once I get the glue and stuff, it'll all start to stay in place. But that's basically the gist of it. Trying to kind of keep it quick and simple tonight. Since it was our first live, we kind of had some quirks there in the beginning. So I'm going to go ahead and take my flowers away, because now I know basically the gist of what I'm doing. And I'm going to get my tacky glue. It's not my favorite glue to use. I will say it's always been loyal to me. I've always been able to count on tacky glue, always. So there's my tacky glue on the back, and it does spread out a bit. I like to use a good amount, so because I mean, not that I should, but on my other CDs that have flowers on it, I can literally pick up the piece by the flower because it's stuck like nobody's business. There's no questions. It's because it's stuck. Yeah, you get my point. You get my point. This is my first live in a long time, guys. Thank you for your patience with me, and yeah, being a little silly or weird or whatnot. Thank you, Miss Nellie, for coming and being with me tonight too, and helping communicate with us and letting us know what's going on. And nobody could hear us in the beginning. I was talking to myself, but it's okay. I do that in real life, so you know, it keeps the sanity, right? I don't care what you say. So I'm thinking of curling this flower, the stem of it, just a little bit, so that way it goes around the frame a bit here. See, I don't know. I think I liked it better where I originally had it, was like right there. What do you guys think? I'm thinking right there is good. you know, what your eyeball thinks. What your eyeball think.
What your eyes do to thinking.
What your eyes do to thinking. And I was thinking of adding one more green flower here. That's why I kind of had the extra flowers there, was to complement the other green there. What do you guys think? Do you think I should put that extra green flower there, or should I just keep it the way it was and kind of go with that?
Miss Nelly likes the smaller green.
Okay, I was kind of feeling the smaller green myself, so that's what we're going with. We gonna do it to it. Miss Nelly has recently gotten herself into liking the liking of working with flowers, haven't you, Miss Nelly? We're converting you. Ho, 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 ho. I just sounded like Santa right there. I'm the flower Santa. I don't know.
Good job.
I kind of like that. I kind of like where the flowers are spaced out right there. And the nice thing about having the tacky glue underneath those other flowers is the smaller ones will also stay. Like, you don't necessarily really have to use any glue on those smaller flowers. So, you like that, guys? It looks pretty
Miss
good.
Nelly likes it filled in.
Good and full. Good and full. You're so silly.
Yes.
I love it. There it is, guys. There it is. Yes. If any of you have been on any of our previous live streams, that is one of Caden's, or not one of Caden's, that's Caden's tagline. Like, that's his thing. That's totally his thing. So, yeah, we've had people request him, we've had ladies request him to say it. And yes. I can't do it like he does it. He does it fabulously. There's no reason for anyone to try to overdo, try to do it. Just ask him to do it, and it's all good. It's all good. I'm just making sure my flowers are layered properly there. Okay. I like it. I'm digging it. And like I said, this is going to be super quick. So there's really not a whole lot left to do. I wanted to make it quick because I want us to be able to go over to Miss Nelly's live as well and watch her make an awesome journal page. No, I don't think I like the third flower or the third stem. I think that's too much. What do you guys think? I think it's too much. I don't know. Maybe underneath? I'm not real sure. I don't know if I like the third. Well, I was trying to make it work, but I don't think it's going to work. No, I don't think it's going to work. Okay. I think we have enough flowers going on in here because we still want to see the pretty paper too. So, let's move along here and get some quotes going. I wasn't real sure if we wanted, let me get the glue out of the way. If we wanted to use green, the green quotes here. See, these are mostly just smaller words here. These are the longer quotes, which we can always cut and paste. I love it. Which we can always cut down to fit go ahead and fit the CD if we wanted to.
Nelly said, "Grunge up them flowers, girl."
Do I need to add some splatters? Some white splatters? I don't know. With Nelly's flowers, I've found that splatters kind of soak into it, so it doesn't look like splatters, if that makes sense. It looks a little weird. I guess I could always cover her splatters. Cover her splatters. Cover her flowers. I'm not sure. I was thinking about just kind of making it, or keeping it clean. What do you guys think?
She likes the green quotes.
The green quotes versus the white quotes? I guess I would need to set them next to each other, huh? Or something. I hope you guys can see all of this in the screen. White versus green.
You can see him. Miss Nelly says, "You keep it clean? No way."
I know. I normally am splatter it up, grunge it up type of girl. But I did think about adding some splatters earlier, some white splatters, obviously, because the background is mostly black here. So, I think I'm liking the green. I don't know if that's too much green or if the white seems to pop. I don't know. No, that's a hard one. No, I'm thinking the green.
Miss Ryan's here.
Ryan, Miss.
She says, "I'm so happy to see you back on YouTube. I have no clue what you're doing, but looks good. Right, good auction, so I can't stay and watch. Later tonight, maybe I can watch it on replay. Love you."
Love you. Thank you for popping in. Yeah, we're gonna try to start doing our lives again. We got out of the swing of it when we moved, but yep, I'm making an altered CD. Miss Nellie is saying that I need to add some splatters, though I do agree with her. Let's see. I do have my white gesso here, and I can put some white gesso onto my, yes, you know what I'm talking about. Yes. Okay, so I've got some white gesso on a fan brush is what I usually do, and I put it on a surface, and then I use my distress spray bottle
I'm in distress.
and have a few squirts there with the water.
You shouldn't be laughing right now.
You're so silly. This might not be enough. Sometimes it is, sometimes it is not. It really just kind of depends. But I should cover up my stickers and stuff because I don't want my stickers to get all, you know, splattery. And I should get my little hand towel here so I don't splatter up my entire surface with white gesso, because that's what will happen.
Smart.
Though gesso is easier to get up, I will tell you that any of the Finnabair paints that you use, if you splatter those, they're much harder to get up. You will have to use a scraper on your mat to scrape off this paint. You can even ask Miss Nellie. I know like a week or two ago, her daughter like just put some paint on her, some Finnabair paint on her for some reason, just for the heck of it. And she was like, "Oh my gosh!" And it sticks a lot more, if that makes sense. Like it's just I hope I'm making sense to you. I hope I'm not just being a crazy lady. I mean, I know I'm a crazy lady, but you know. So you think I should go ahead and splatter up the whole surface, everybody, or cover up the flowers and splatter the rest of it? Silence. Well, I'm going to make a choice.
Miss Nellie said, "All
of it.
All.
Okay. I think Miss Nellie might be one of the only people with us.
She is the only person here."
Okay, so here we go. Splatter, splatter, splatter. So as you will see what I'm saying with Lena's flowers, I think it's because of the mulberry paper. You will see how the paper starts to soak up the paint. So it doesn't look quite like splatters like it does on the paper here. But I think it still works though. It still works. It's good. So what do you think? Do you think we're good there, Miss Nellie?
Miss Nellie said, "That's all right. I'm the only one that matters." I don't think that was a response to your most.
No, I know it
question.
wasn't. I know it wasn't. It's just like a trial run, anyways.
She likes how the paint soaks into the flowers.
It does kind of give it a watercolor look, doesn't it? That's kind of cool, actually. I've never seen it quite like that, but you can see how the mulberry paper kind of soaks it in. It kind of gives it that watercolor look. I never really noticed that before.
Yeah.
So that's actually kind of neat. I actually kind of like that. So it worked out for the best. See? Woohoo! All right. So we're almost done. We're just going to add a quote to this, and then I think we'll be done. And then we can all move on to Miss Nellie's channel.
Miss Nellie, make sure you like it. Ha 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 ha.
Okay, so now I do kind of like to fill up the CD. So go ahead.
She said it adds some distress without messing up the flowers.
Yeah, it does. It does. You're right. You're right. I should have just, gone with it to begin with instead of trying to, Yeah, exactly. So I do like to fill up the CD for the most part. So I don't have to put a lot of quotes, but I would like at least probably 3. So I can either cut down one of these quotes or I can use 2 of the smaller quotes. Not that there are that many smaller quotes here. Just create now and forever. Those are 2 quotes.
That'd be cool. She just linked where to get the flowers at Miss Lena Farm.
She's amazing.
She is.
She really at what she does.
Miss Nellie's cool too.
Oh yeah, Miss Nellie's. She's more than amazing. She's fabulous. She's fucking fabulous. So maybe I didn't even say it. That's the thing. I blinked it out. So maybe just create now and forever. Just create.
Miss Nellie said, "Oh, you guys."
We mean it too. No, I'm not trying to blow smoke up your.
Okay.
Just create passion now and forever. Just create beauty now and forever. Passionately. It's almost too long though. It's too long because it needs to be a smaller word.
Create beauty passionately. That's too long.
Just create now and forever passionately.
I would not the passionately.
No. Okay. Just create. Just admire. Just create. No.
Just admire passion.
Admire passionately.
No. I would just like
Okay, just create beauty now and forever. That's what I'm thinking is going to fit because we're going to put the just create up top. Now and forever is going to be at the bottom, and then beauty is going to be in the middle. Just create beauty now and forever. Let's do it. Let's do it. So now I'm going to use one of my favorite techniques in attaching any of my sticker sentiments is I just take my nail and I literally just kind of go like that across the back of it, and it creates kind of like a curve, an arch in the sticker. And then I use a little bit of tacky glue on the back. Got to be careful with a new bottle because it will come out I'm figuring that out. I'm not used to a new bottle if you can't tell. I'm not used to a new bottle. I'm used to it being clogged up. So if you get any extra glue like you see on that, what I do is I will take some of my other sticker and I will just kind of tack it onto my other sticker a little bit just to take it off. So there's not, because otherwise with the tacky glue, some of you know what I'm talking about, some of you don't. If you have any spray on the back of your piece, the tacky glue will actually change the color of that. It's really kind of weird. Yeah, like I don't really know how to explain that other than that. It's really kind of weird. I've never experienced anything like it. So I'm thinking, I think I curved that a little too much, but it'll be okay.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. So now, since I got a little bit of glue on that one, what I'll do is I'll just kind of go like that. Everything will be gravy because it's going to sit a little bit flatter, I think, than the original. Just create. So then we kind of have to place our pieces, our little puzzle pieces here. Do, 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 do. So are you excited about your live, Miss Nellie? Do you know what kind of journal page you're going to make? Or are you just kind of going with the flow? You're just like, what up?
I was a bit scared she wasn't even here for a minute.
Oh, I'm sure she's there. She might be multitasking, but I'm sure she's there. We're almost done. We are almost done, guys. And then we're going to scooch over. Scooch over. So now I'm just kind of placing these stickers. I want to make sure they're placed properly.
She's getting her stuff together now.
All right, perfect. See, so what you can also do is you can also do that with the sticker to kind of curve it a bit. See, just like that. And I'm going to kind of put it at the top. I'm going to flatten it a bit. And I'm just going to get a hold of the edges and just kind of flatten the edges down just a little bit. But yet so that way it still kind of has that arch in there. So you can still see the arch in the sentiment. And then this one,
nice detail.
I'm going to do basically the same exact thing too. I'm going to set it down. It's going to kind of just go just like that, but still to where it has an arch.
Miss Nelly loves when you arch your clothes.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I know you were, I think a while back you were asking me, you're like, how the heck do you do that? And well, I showed you back then and I'm showing you again. What? All right, there it is. I think we are calling it done. I think that looks really fantastic, actually. I mean, not that I shouldn't like it, but you know what I mean. Like, I think it turned out really quick or really good for such a quick craft project that shows a lot of detail. It shows a lot of different, has a lot of different elements to it, and
Miss Nelly loves it.
it turned out really well.
And yes, you should like it.
There it is. Just create beauty now and forever. Create beauty for yourself. You don't have to create it for anyone else. Create it for you. Make you happy. So there it is. There it is, everybody. Well, I think we're going to go ahead and head on over to Miss Nellie's channel here in just a minute. If she is available to link her channel again, then she will link her channel and we will move along. Thank you for your patience with me tonight. I know it was kind of wacky there in the beginning. And I hope to see you all tomorrow at 2 p.m. Everything should be set up. All the quirks should be ironed out. So we should be set up for success tomorrow afternoon at 2 p.m. Miss Nellie will be live at 11 a.m. tomorrow morning with the World of Heart event. So make sure you guys stop by, and we look forward to both hearing from you tomorrow as well. Mwah. Ciao. Love you, everybody. Have a great night and stay well.